Hi, my name is Mitchell, and I love coffee. As a young boy, I was diagnosed with every terminal disease known to man. But after a doctor accidentally filled my IV bag with mocha latte, I made a miracle recovery. Since then, it has been my duty and pleasure to discover the world one bean at a time. Every coffee tells a story. I'm here to listen, to better understand the magic behind its rich, bold, caffeinated goodness. Join me on my journey to discover the best and worst bean water imaginable. And trust me, there is some pretty bad coffee out there. Some really terrible coffee. I mean absolutely despicable. Only after I drink every coffee brand in the world and review it can I fulfill my destiny and die in peace. This is the Brew Review. Whoa, I'm on a green screen. Where am I? What's gonna pop up behind me? It could be something pleasant, something wholesome, or something naughty. Very naughty. We're back with another brew review. It's been a while. My life has been eventful. Not in a good way, but I'm getting over it. I'm getting back into the routine of making videos. I've overcome severe obstacles that were emotionally detrimental, but I think I'm okay now. What am I doing anymore? Anyways, we're going to be reviewing some coffee today. Hold on. All right. I was expecting something kind of small and cute. That was Anyways, we're reviewing Gevalia. You might know Count Dracula from, where's he live? What's the country he lives in? Transylvania, right? Transylvania. You might know Count Dracula from Transylvania. Well, this is from Count Gevalia in Romania. His brother, his less known brother. But we can't forget Count Chocula, who is the half-brother of both of them. So, it's a whole family trifecta. But we're going to be reviewing Gevalia, the house blend. It's got a 2 out of 4 circle rating to indicate it's a medium blend. I'm hoping it's got some good flavors, you know. Looking at the back, it says, quote, 100% Arabica beans, slow roasted and snap cooled, which is actually, if you don't know what that process is, it's when they have like 100 child laborers over the beans and they're just snapping rapid fire to like cool the beans off, and then once the beans have sufficiently cooled, they scoop them up with their hands and throw it into the delivery truck and off it goes. So, you know, here on Brew Review, we don't condone child labor, but we can at least appreciate when it's most cost effective. So, you know, I'm not here to say it's right or wrong. It's not good though. Perfectly cared for coffee so you can enjoy the perfect cup. It uses perfect twice in the same sentence. That's pretty audacious of them. That's pretty bold. You know, if you're going to use perfect once, you got to bring that to the table. It's got to be 100% no flaw perfect. To say perfect twice, that means it's got to be 200% perfect. It's got to be more pure than a blood diamond out of Africa. I mean, this thing's got to be so pure and so beautiful, both in flavor and scent, that I revert back to a childlike state, an infantile state, where I'm crying, goo-goo-guying, crying for my mommy. If this coffee can't make me cry for my mommy, it's not perfectly perfect, is it? So, you know, we're going to brew this up. We're going to get it brewed. We're going to take a little gander in the kitchen, though. We're going to take a little gander how big the grounds are, kind of what it smells like, what it looks like, and hopefully, you know, it passes my extremely high expectations. Because if it doesn't, Count Gevalia is going to be getting a cease and desist order from me. So, to the kitchen. We're in the kitchen, and I'm sure some of you are kind of being smartasses and going, "You're not in your brew review outfit." It's like 20 degrees outside. It's cold. I can't afford the heat. I have to keep it like 50 degrees in here. I'm in a sweater. You get this. You get half of the ensemble. Be thankful you're getting that. Because these are probably ruining my eyesight. You know, when I take these off, everything's blurry for like 2 hours and I'm bumping into stuff. I was once bumping into so many things, they called the police because they thought there was some sort of domestic violence going on in here. Because I was thrashing around everywhere because I couldn't see because of these glasses. Anyways, we're going to be taking a look at Gevalia. You know, I kind of like it because if you cover the bottom part of the E, it looks like a little frowny face. I think that's a bad omen. I think personally, because we're getting a frowny face instead of a smiley face, like, it's probably not going to taste good at all. But that's unfair of me to assume. The only way to know this for sure is to take a little look. So let me. Ow! That went under my nail. Ow! Ow! -1 point for hurting me. Colton's helping me film today. You know Colton. I'll put a picture of Colton up somewhere in the video. Oh, okay. It's open. First impression. That's looking like some finely ground cocoa. That's looking pretty good. Ooh. It's looking pretty good. My cat's down there. Anyways, so far, made a good impression. It looks pretty good. It's nice and silky smooth. What's a... It's got a very bold, identifiable smell to it. You know, it's I'm not picking up anything trashy about it. You know, I think the Romanians actually put a lot of love and effort into this. You know, I mean, it's got a solid smell profile. You know, it's made with Arabica beans.
Arabica.
And I'm getting that in spades. You know, so it's not pretending to be something it's not. And that's a good sign. That means it's actually owning up to what it says it's going to taste and smell like. So let's shake a little bit out. You know, let's take a little gander. Let's see how silky smooth it is. Okay. Stop. All right. That's pretty nice. That's pretty small grounds. Nothing too big. Nothing too chunky. You know, big and chunky coffee. You don't usually get a very good flavor out of that. I'm looking at you, Folgers. Your stuff cakes together like garden dirt. I hate Folgers. I really don't want to review them ever on this channel. I'm sure it will happen one day. I am sure one day I will be peer pressured into reviewing Folgers. It's going to be below 0. It's not going to be good. And even if someone at the Folgers Co. sees this and they're like, well, we're going to spoil them with a bunch of free stuff. Yeah, I might wear your sweater.
But I'm going to burn it.
I'm not going to keep it, and if you give me free coffee, I'm going to piss in it. Let's give it the knuckle test. We got to see if it's a little powdery. Oh! That's pretty clean, you know? Nothing's really cleaning to me, so it's not very cakey, it's not really oily. It's, so far, the smell's been great. It's very finely ground, which means we're going to get a very bold flavor out of it. And the good part about that is we don't have to use a lot of coffee to get to that flavor. You know, we only have to use a little bit. So far, it's checking off all the boxes. I think it might be kind of good. The only thing left to do now is to... Oh, hold on. See that? Drew a little smiley face in there. You see it? You see the little 2 eyes? I'm hoping that counteracts the bad omen on the front of the bag. So, we're going to brew this up and get a shot of me pushing the button. Double pinky. And we're gonna wait about 13 hours for that to brew up, and then once that's done, I will give it a little sippy boo. So, I can turn it off now, Colton. I don't have anything else to say. I gotta wait for it to brew. No! I put the table too close, and I'm back. Alright. We're here to decide if Gevalia from Romania, Colton did politely explain to me that the bag, right on the front of the bag, it says Sweden, not Romania. But you can see where the confusion might come from, you know? Gevalia, Romania. You know, I mean, I think any normal person would have made that connection. So we're here to decide if Gevalia House Blend 2 out of 4 circles medium roast. is any good, if it's even worth your time, if it's even worth my time, because my time's pretty expensive. You couldn't afford me. You couldn't afford to have me come to your kid's birthday party and dance around. You can't afford that. I mean, for the right price, I will go. All right, first, you gotta get a little sniff. Gotta waft. It lost a bit of its potency. Right now, I'm just getting a lot of kind of nullified, normal nothingness. Its flavor profile went from like something definable, like a spike, to kind of a circle. You know, there's no. He's making fun of me. The camera guy's making fun of me. My friend's making fun of me. I'm trying to show you guys. This is peak flavor. This is, if it's rounded, the flavor profile is null. It's null. It's flat. It's flat. Okay, I'm not getting that good smell anymore. All right, it just smells like nothing right now, which is a little concerning because the last time I drank a coffee that smelled like nothing, it was the dollar store coffee, and it was vomit-inducing. So the next thing is I'm going to use my old tasting spoon, give it a little sip, because it's the only way I'm really going to understand what I'm in for. So let me take a little drink of this ambrosia. Oh! Might have been, I think the spoon. Do spoons, like, go bad? It's kind of an old spoon. It smells a little old, you know, like rotting metal, like if you're in an old warehouse or a factory and it's like lead covered metal, just it's like peeling off the walls. It's kind of what this tastes like. I probably shouldn't use the spoon. I need another spoon. I can't use the spoon. Colton, quick! This spoon is tainted. Wait, let me just make sure it's actually the spoon. It probably could be washed. It's a little dirty. Alright, fresh, clean spoon, boring spoon. Let's go in for an actual sip this time with an untainted spoon. Unremarkable, you know, very, very much a 2 out of 4 circle blend, you know. Not bad, you know, it's not bad. I thought it was going to be bad because that spoon was giving off some sort of chemical that made my tongue not taste good. I don't know, it was a bad spoon, but this spoon's good. Hold on. Okay, so I wish I had more to say about it, but I don't. And it's kind of bumming me out because it doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste good. It's kind of just like, you know, if you're looking out at a desert, there's nothing remarkable out there. It's flat. There's maybe the occasional cactus or tumbleweed or guy dying of thirst out there, but overall pretty unremarkable. That's kind of where I am with this coffee, you know. There is a flavor, but it's just humdrum. It's nothing that stands out. You know, I guess if you were to compare it to other house blends that use Arabica beans, yeah, it's pretty much more of the same. You know, it's not doing anything special. And I guess in its defense, it's not like it was trying to. But, you know, I always kind of look for that little spark of life some coffees have. And this one, you know, it's playing it really, really safe. It's just kind of boring. But the only way to deduce thoroughly is to take a much bigger gulp. So I'm going in for a little sip, see what I get from it. My glasses are fogging up. Okay, so here's where I'm at on it. Taking a much bigger sip, kind of coating my whole mouth in it, it tastes a lot better. But I still stand strong by my initial stance that it's just kind of unremarkable. It's definitely a coffee that I think would be emboldened and better off paired with breakfast food, or really any other food for that matter. You know, you have some apple pie, add this after that, it's going to elevate it to a whole new level. You're eating some bacon and eggs, drink some of that, it's going to elevate it. As it is on its own with nothing to accompany it, it's just nothing special. Like, I'm not upset, but I'm not like, whoop-de-doo, Basil. Overall, if I had to give it a rating, Gevalia gets a solid 6.5 points out of 10. 6.5. You know, it's not too mediocre, you know, to the point where I'm going to give it just a flat 5. I mean, I could, but considering it didn't make me go, you know, like reel back from a terrible flavor, it gets a 6.5. Because if it was like kind of dumpy, you know, it'd probably get a 5 or lower. So 6.5, very mediocre coffee, not bad, not good. Be sure to have some food to pair with it. Maybe some pumpkin pie, maybe some hash browns. Either or is good. 6.5, everyone. For anyone interested in the context between herpes mug, my friends got it for me as a gift, not because I have herpes, but because I never wash my Denny's mug, ever. It's caked in like 3 years worth of grime and swill. I think it adds to the flavor, but they've made fun of me and call it my herpes mug. So to commemorate the fact that I don't clean my Denny's mug, they got me a herpes mug. So do with that as you will. Rest assured, I don't have herpes yet. So